A very good morning and welcome to the brief on News First. I'm Florine Rajendran. Let's now take a look at your trending story. UPFA Chief Ministerial candidate Shashindra Rajapaksa claimed the highest number of preferential votes from the Monaragala district in the Uva Provincial Council poll, while the UNP's Harin Fernando comfortably topped the Badulla district with over 170,000 preferential votes.
By electing the UPFA, the people of the Uva province have given a clear decision regarding the development and future of the Uva province. The support of all of the councillors who were elected and all of the candidates in our group was essential in the victory. Even though the government utilized all state property for their campaign, the opposition had more power. This is a huge win for the opposition. We received 173,000 votes. This is a historical win. This is an increase of 88%. This should be the highest in all of Sri Lanka. I would like to thank the public, and as a group, we will carry out our duty to the best of our ability for all those who supported us and help us emerge victorious.
Now take a look at what the various political parties had to say about the results of the poll.
Our chief ministerial candidate was in Monaragala. There has been a reduction in the number of councillors and no one can deny that. But I believe that the reason for this is that we had a similar number of voters as in the Badulla district. There would have been no reduction. Another factor is that two parties in the alliance contested alone in the Badulla district under their own symbols.
We appreciate the election results. When we take it as a whole, it is evident that the government has been handed a major defeat at this election. As the United National Party, we must state with clarity that the government has been handed a major defeat in Uva.
They left the Uva province for last after holding elections for all the other provincial councils with a plan to employ victory here to commence the next era in power and hold a presidential election. But the Uva Provincial Council election has shown with certainty that this plan has failed completely. The government has been unable to secure the number of votes received by the opposition in the Badulla district. The government has become a minority in the Badulla district. In the entire province, their vote percentage of 72% has reduced to 51%. The signal that has been given to the government at this election is that the people are ready to chase away the government.
The results we received at the Uva Provincial Council election cannot be true. It is not the result we would have gotten at all. Even three-wheeler parties have received an abnormal number of votes. Some parties, which had no election campaign at all, have obtained more votes than us. We know that the government has distorted the results cunningly.
The directress attached to the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission was killed in a motor accident last evening while returning after election duty.
The accident took place this evening at the Belikala junction on the Balangoda-Ratnapura main road. The directress of the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission was travelling in a van which collided with an SLTB bus travelling in the same direction. The police added that another 3 persons were injured in the accident and were admitted to the Balangoda base hospital.
Environmentalists allege that an ilmenite deposit worth billions of dollars is at stake as a result of the Yanoe Reservoir project. This revelation was made during the second annual general meeting of the Federation of Environmental Organizations of Sri Lanka, or FEOSL, which was held in Colombo over the weekend.
Primary ilmenite deposit is downstream of Yanoe, actually on the northern bank or the left bank of Yanoe at its mouth at Pulmude. Mineral Beach deposit is valued at 7 billion. Irrigation department should be doing the irrigation design, but for the first time in the history of this country, from what I understand, this China CMAC Engineering Corporation is doing everything. They are doing the irrigation design. They are also doing the EIA report, which is like Sinhalen kiwwa thorage ammagin pan ahanawa, and the contractor is also the same engineering corporation. The project is questionable when we have a absolutely competent irrigation department, one of the more professional departments functioning in this country. GSMB has not objected to the Yanoe project, which they should have looked at how it impacts mineral deposits, mineral resources.
Let's now take a look at the foreign exchange rates. That's a wrap of the brief here at Newsfirst. I'm Florine Rajendran, reminding you to always stay briefed.